Are you struggling to find the right fonts, icons, and photos for your Figma designs? In this video, I'll show you exactly where I get my inspiration and the best free and paid resources I use daily. By the end of this video, you have a list of go-to sites that will level up your design workflow. Now, let's talk about inspiration sources. For the first one, we're talking about Pinterest. I like Pinterest because it's simple and straightforward to use. All you have to do is go to the website, pinterest.com, sign up or sign in, and then search for whatever it is you're looking for. For this example, we're looking for an e-commerce mobile app. I saw this picture and I liked it and I clicked on it. Now you can click over here to get a larger view of the image, or you can also click on this button which says visit site to take you to where the original source of this picture was taken from. Now you can search for so many other things on Pinterest, and whenever you search for something, you also see similar items on the bottom that you can also click from and get inspired. Now, Pinterest is the first one. Next, let's move on to Behance. Now, Behance is very similar to Pinterest too, in which that you get a lot of things to look at. Now, I searched for UI kits, that's why you see all these images here. Now, we can click on one of them and it also expand. And the good thing with Behance is that it also connects us with designers. So, whenever you click on a design that you saw that you liked, you can also check out the tools that the designer used. For this example, you can see that the tool he used was strictly Figma. Now let's click on another one to see if we can get something different. Okay, for this, let's see what tools he used. Okay, this is also just Figma. And the good thing also too about Behance is that you can also hire the designer directly from the website. You can you can download the files. In this situation, it comes as a zip file. You can save, you can share with other people, and you can also follow the designer in which designed the work you're looking at. And in this example, it seems like his name is Robbie Darwin, and he is from Malaysia, Indonesia. Next, I like to use Dribble. And just like Behance, you also see a lot of UI kits, a lot of designs. That is because I searched for UI kits earlier on. Now you can click on any of them. And just like in Behance too, you can also get in touch with the designer. You can save for later and you can also bookmark the work. Now you can scroll down to see more of how the UI looks like. Now you can use this to get inspired, or maybe when you're designing a mobile app. You can use this to, especially when there are so many sections, maybe you're designing for a furniture store, maybe gaming chairs, couches, and all that. So you can have a section like this where you can also put the various items that you sell. Now, this isn't the only places I get my inspiration from, but these are some of the common ones I use all the time. Now, for royalty-free images or for free images on the internet, I like to go to Unsplash. Now, I don't think there's anyone who designs who doesn't know what's Unsplash or where Unsplash is. Now, Unsplash is a digital platforms where photographers, graphic designers also come to post a lot of their work here. And all of these photos normally come in high res. Now, for Unsplash, you can get free images, and there are also some that you pay for with the Unsplash Plus subscription. And to know which images are free and know which images you have to pay for, free images don't have any watermark or any stuff like that. Then for the ones you have to pay for, you're going to see like this image, this icon over here. Now this tells you that this is a paid for image. Okay, now you can set for basically anything. If you scroll down, you begin to see so many images. But if you want something just for you, you can as well come and search for it. And you can also see a lot of options over here that you can click from. So for example, looking for wallpapers, you can just click on wallpapers and you see so many options. Now, for example, we can see that this is a paid one, this is free, this is free, this is free, this is paid. So this is Unsplash. The next I like to use is also Pexels. Pexels is also just like Unsplash. You can get free images. You can get some images that are paid for. Whenever you see an image, you can just click on it. If you scroll down, it will show you if it's free to use. In this case, you can see that it's free to use. So you can just download this image, and whenever you click on the download, it shows you so many sizes in which you can download from. You can download the original size, the large file, medium, small, or you can also custom it. You can custom it, put whatever figures you want, 1080 by 1080, depends on whatever size you want to do. You can just input it there. And for the fourth one, I also love to use Pixabay. Now Pixabay, also just like Unsplash and Pexels, you get a lot of royalty-free images from here that you can use directly in your project. Some are free and some are paid. And for Pexels, you don't only get to download photos. You can also see over here, you can get illustrations, you can get vectors, you can get videos. For example, now look at the illustrations you can get. You can get even music also too, royalty-free music on Pixabay. So for those people who create videos just like I am, you can also download royalty-free music. We talk about sound effects also too, but that is going to be for another video. For this video, we're strictly talking about where I get my design inspiration. So we're strictly just going to be on photos and illustrations and vectors. I also do get some vectors from over here. So I've shown you where I get my inspiration from in terms of maybe UI design, and I've also showed you where I get my free images from. So now let us go to where I get my icons from. So for my icons, I normally use Iconoir. It's a free website. You can just go to the website iconoir.com. You see a lot of icons, and the best part is that you can also search. For example, now we're looking for like a home icon. You search for home, you scroll down, you're going to see so many variations. Now all you need to do is to pick whichever one you want and just hover over it. And the thing I also like about Iconoir is that you don't necessarily have to download these icons. Okay, you can either choose to download them, or you can just copy and paste them on your Figma. For example, now let's use this home icon. We click on copy SVG, we go to Figma. All you need to do is right click and click on paste here, and voila, here it is. Let me zoom in a little so we can see it. So yeah, you don't have to necessarily download the files in order to use them. You can just copy and paste them directly into your Figma. Also too, I also like to use Phosphor Icons. So just like Iconoir also too, you can also search. As you can see, also I search for home. So you can click on the icon. Also too, you can choose to either download or copy it onto your computer. For this case, I'm just going to copy the SVG file, go on to Figma again, right click and paste here. Okay, so you see, you don't have to download, you can just copy and paste, and that makes it very easy. And then we can also change the colors from over here to whatever color it is that you want. So that is also where I get my icons from. But you can also decide to design your icons if you're into that kind of stuff. But for me personally, I would just copy and paste my icons from any of this website. Also too, I like to use Google Fonts. Now Google Fonts is one of the best places I also get icons, especially when I'm designing for Android apps. I like to get my icons from here. And another thing I really love about Google Fonts is that you can choose how you want your icons to look. And what I mean by that, okay, I can choose if I want the icons to be outlined or if I want them rounded. If I want them rounded, if I want them sharp, or I can also come to material icons. Now I can choose from them outlined or filled. So this, for example, now is a filled home. So let's just check the examples now. For home, let's just copy the filled one and paste it over in our Figma file. Then I think we should change the color of that to make it clear to everyone. Okay, let's use this blue. So this is what a filled home icon would like. Then we can also choose the outlined. Sorry about that. You can also choose just the outlined, and then look at home, same home, but now it's not filled, it's just the outline with gets. Okay, so let's also change the colors to blue, and there we have it. So we can see a filled icon and just an outlined icon. This is what it look like. Okay, and also too, I like to get my inspiration, especially icons too, from Noun Project. But unlike the Iconoir, Phosphor Icons, and Material Icons by Google, Noun Project is paid for. They have a subscription-based payment plan, so you can choose that. Okay, so you can just click on anything that you like, and you're going to see that you have to basically pay for a lot of the things that you get from Noun Project. So you can see if you want a free subscription, what you get at $33, a single purchase, and all that. But this is also Noun Project too. So these are the websites I normally do get inspired from. So how do I go about using these things that I have been talking about? Okay, so let's assume that I'm designing a mobile app for someone, and I sometimes, I'm thinking way too much. I don't really know what to go about next. Maybe I'm thinking, okay, what or how should I go about this? I come over to Dribble, come over to Behance. I look at maybe how someone else has handled something in that regard. Okay, I might see something like this and be like, you know what? I really do like that color, and this is something that will help me in my thinking process. And also talking about colors also too, I think I should also show you where I do get some color inspiration from. I use Kulos. Now, this is a website in which I come to get color inspired. You can just come and see some color palettes. And the good thing about this is that all you just need to do is to click on a color that you like. It copies the hex code already. Then you go into Figma, and then you can just change the color of anything you want. So if I just paste it here, the color changes automatically. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, this was really going to be a very short video. I really just wanted to share with everyone where I get my inspiration from, and where else to get my icons, my photos, and everything that I use in my design process. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. It really helps with the algorithm. And you can also check the channel for other videos in which I've done that will help in your creative journey too. So I'll be expecting to see you in the next one. Bye guys.